So I leap into some online fashion game, and it basically works like this. We're given a theme and have 4 minutes to dress up from a range of outfits and accessories at your disposal. For example, one theme was crazy face. Luckily the theme wasn't blackface, although you can do that here and no one will judge you, except the judges, which is everyone. Okay, so once the 4 minutes are up, then everyone parades their outfit on the catwalk, and then all the online players vote for the best, with the 3 with the most votes ending up on the podium. Before a round starts, you spend your time in a lobby. You can't do much. I tried to order some drinks to cope, but there wasn't anyone around, so I just spent my time dancing or jumping on people's heads. When the round starts and you get your theme, everyone dashes around for the best mix of clothing and items, which are randomised each time. After playing a few rounds and getting hardly any votes, I decided it's time to play this my way. Plus, I found a loophole. Basically, don't give anyone any points. But then I thought to myself, that's not nice. Plus I'm playing with kids and I'm not a monster. So instead I give everyone 1 star out of 5. With my new tactic, we were tasked with dressing up as a nerdy mermaid. I think, am I dressing up as a nerdy mermaid? So instead I decided, for no apparent reason, that I'd be some sort of army general. It worked in my favour though, as it actually ended up providing me my first win. And from there, I was hooked. Next up was the theme YouTube Famous. At first I thought about being Logan Paul, but it wasn't possible to walk down the runway dressed as the word c***, so I dressed up as a Poundland Stuart Ashen. Somehow I came second. Maybe if I'd have had time to get the goatee, I'd have won it. But either way, it's nice that the kids of Fashion Famous have an interest in niche Poundland reviews. Soon I was tasked with being someone with no filter, so I decided to go as former WWF wrestler Hulk Hogan, who's said a few wrong things in recent years. Fortunately for me, it seems like kids are absolutely fine with voting for an apparent racist. There's a way to change your body type without going on a diet or spending your time in the gym, so it means I can choose a figure to show off my feminine side and dress up as a female. Like in this When I Grow Up, I decided I'd grow up into the butchest princess imaginable, complete with skimpy outfit. I didn't win, in fact I came last. Even in video games I'm body shamed, and by kids no less. I'm not sure if it helps much, but when I'm making my way down the catwalk, I usually just constantly smash the emotes buttons to dance my way down the runway or laugh in the face of the audience. That's when weird stuff isn't happening. No, I'm not talking about an ancient old man playing a game aimed at kids, but stuff like my character not being able to walk down the runway properly, always walking down like a drunkard instead. Another time I fell off the runway and seemingly disappeared forever, like my dad. And one time I noticed someone didn't even make the runway, which had me pissing myself laughing. I started to get a few wins under my belt, and when I say a few wins, well, I was the leader in terms of wins on the server. So here's a few examples of some of my exploits. I don't know about you, but nothing suggests the streets of Tokyo more than a Mexican with a picnic basket. But it appears as though the peeps playing didn't appreciate the irony. Instead they vote for a samurai and whatever the other two attempted. In the theme of villain, I decided to dress up as God. I didn't win that either. Obviously no one was able to see the genius of what a concept that was, but even God wasn't able to use his powers to win first place. In Dress to Impress, I dressed up as a half-naked guy with a rubber duck ring. I came third, out of 3. When the theme was When I Grow Up, I did my best to dress up as Batman. In fact, it looks completely authentic, almost as good as Clooney's outfit. I came third. For some reason, a jumper guy wins. I'm so fancy. I decided to be a depressed old man, which is art imitating life, to be honest. And in Wardrobe Malfunction, I did my best to recreate Janet Jackson's famous nipple slip from Nipplegate. In my final round, the theme was trending. I decided to use my growing popularity in the game to be political and dressed as Putin. I spent my time going down the catwalk, pointing at all the people I'm going to kill after the show. It didn't go down well, as I didn't win, and just like Russia, I got blacklisted. So on that note, I leap to a new game. I wonder what I'm playing next.